Gentlemen, how are you doing on today? Can I get, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand, man. Listen, gentlemen, this is starting over. Oh yeah. Gentlemen, this is starting over Father with the Dream podcast. Starting over a Father with the Dream podcast. How are you, gentlemen, doing on today? Gentlemen, something just came to my mind once again. And I just need to ask you, gentlemen, a question. Here's a question, right? Men invest in what they believe in, correct? Right? I'll get my buttons together. Sorry about that. Once again, men invest in what they believe in, correct? So, you as a father, if you are a father, I'm talking to fathers today, just to fathers today. If you invest in, because I don't care what you say, every man on planet Earth invests in what he believes in. So the question I gotta ask you, gentlemen, have you invested in your own children? Huh? Have you invested in your own children? Meaning, your children have dreams. They have goals. Your children have imagination, right? And I've seen men, even with me. I don't know if I told this platform, but I was making YouTube videos. Right? I've been cranking out YouTube, this inspirational stuff, these YouTube videos for a while, but I wasn't getting anywhere. And I think my children love watching YouTube. They love watching YouTube, and they would watch these certain bloggers and bloggers on YouTube, and I was seeing what they were watching, and I would see these families doing these blog channels, and they're pretty big. They got all these hundreds of thousands, maybe a million different subscribers and whatnot. And I'm looking at myself like, man, I don't see myself going. I don't see myself building up. I don't see this. I don't see that. And the thing is, it finally clicked. The reason why my stuff wasn't growing is because I wasn't investing in my own children. I wasn't investing. All that time I was spending making my videos, but I have made no videos for them. So the thing is, gentlemen, I had to switch gears. Because I know we've been taught, we lead the family and we're breadwinners and we got to do all this, we got to protect and provide and all this other stuff. But gentlemen, I'm going to be honest with you, gentlemen, a lot of these families, especially over here in the United States, these families are in utter chaos. I tell you, gentlemen, all the time, it's not up to me to take my children to coach so-and-so and to teacher so-and-so and to make sure that my daughters are A-okay. I told you, gentlemen, it's not up to teacher so-and-so. It's not up to coach so-and-so. It's not up to mentor so-and-so to make sure that you are investing in your children. I say it again. I see a lot of, I hate to say a lot. I see a lot of meal ticketing going on in today's day and age. I don't like that. I don't like seeing children being used as some sort of meal ticket. I see a lot of that going on. It's undercover. You try to, I took my son, daughter to such and such. And once again, how does a child become a meal ticket to put you in a better situation? Right? You don't invest in them. The thing is, and a lot of times, I see fathers, hey, I see my father. My father put me in football, basketball, this, and to make me a man. And I get this, once again, there's nothing wrong with that. All I'm saying is, have you invested in your child's dreams? I guarantee you gentlemen talking about getting to some bag, gentlemen, your child's imagination is a huge bag. Yes. Can I get, oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Your child's imagination. Once again, I'm not talking about exploiting your children. But your child's imagination is a huge bag. Now, once again, if they're young, and it might be kind of raw, this is where you come in, you take their little ideas, you redefine it, and you put something forward. Put something forward. I seen a man. I used to watch Shark Tank. I seen a guy on Shark Tank. The little girl had she was selling lemonade, right? And this man, he invested his money, quit his job, and went full fledged with his daughter. Now they off and they running. I think it's like Be Sweet Lemonade or something like that. Now I watched them on Shark Tank. This young lady, little girl was only like 9 years old, maybe 7 or 6 or something like that. She might be maybe 10, 11, maybe not even a teenager. Might be teenager. I don't know. But I seen a man invest into his child's imagination, his child's, his thought. I seen that. I see it all the time. But I see, I see that. And the thing is, I see a lot of men pushing their children to do what has already been done. I see a lot of men push their children into the sports. There's nothing wrong, we need discipline, and we put our children into karate classes and football, and we want team camaraderie. There's nothing, and once again, there's nothing wrong with that. But gentlemen, when are you going to invest in your own children? I'm talking about, like, sit down, like, really watch what they're doing, really watch what they're into, really watch them. And the thing is, it was easy for me to create their YouTube channel and to invest into them, because that's something I was already doing. But like I said, a lot of these homes, you gentlemen are doing this, your wife and whoever is doing over here, and your kids are all over the place. So once again, your whole house is in a mess. Your whole house, gentlemen, is out of whack because of you. A lot of you gentlemen don't even have purpose even established for your own life. Gentlemen, I went down that road. I didn't have a purpose established for my life. So guess what, gentlemen? I made a mess of my last marriage. See, I'm speaking from experience, gentlemen. It doesn't matter. Listen, I'm 42. I'm pretty sure you guys might be, 20, 10, 20, 15, 30 years older than me. That's fine. I say I'm in the middle of the road. I'm not too old to be young, and I'm not too young to be old. So I can talk to you older guys, and I can talk to the younger ones. I'm right there in the middle. I can get at both demographics. Gentlemen, what we've been doing has not been working. Us just forcing our kids to do, you force your kids to do X, Y, and Z. You force, and you wonder why things are just not working for you. Right? Then we do what's been done before us. Our fathers and whoever forced us to play the basketball, play this and play that, and play this and play that. Gentlemen, once again, we got to break that dynamic. We got to break that. Your children's imagination. You gentlemen talk about the bag. Your children got the bag. But it'd be easier for your children. It'd be like I said, it was easier for me to invest into my children because I was already doing the things that they want to do. I was already on YouTube making video. So it was easy for the, it was easy for me to transition and to build their platforms because I was already doing it. See, the purpose is, I was already walking. I already had the platform for myself. I had my purpose. I was, too bad I didn't have it going into the marriage, but it is what it is, right? I established that purpose like 3-4 years into it. So now I got my other 1247 got going on, and I got merchandise. I got my YouTube channel going on. So I got things already rolling for myself. And now here they come. Now I'm watching them, and they love the YouTube. They always on YouTube watching this family, and they watching this family, and they watching this family, watching this family. So one day it clicked to me like, okay, well, hey, listen, make a YouTube video with your children. Your stuff is not popping. It's like, I guess, God, ancestors, whoever. was like, listen, your stuff is not popping because you haven't invested in your children. Check it out, yeah, gentlemen, my stuff. See, once again, gentlemen, I'm speaking from experience. My stuff wasn't growing because I wasn't invested in them. And this is why a lot of you gentlemen are this is why a lot of you gentlemen are not moving forward in your life because you haven't invested in them. Yeah, you out there and you out there and you chasing, you doing this, you doing once again, we doing all this King Kong stuff, gentlemen, and we are still losing. Right? A lot of this stuff these men do, let's be honest, a lot of the stuff we do as men, it's all for clout. It's all for you want big ups, you want somebody to talk good about you. It's about yeah, that's what it is. A lot of stuff we do for our families is basically about ego. Right? Dad come home and gets the big piece of chicken and all this other stuff, gentlemen. Once again, this stuff is not working. There's so many households that are in shambles because there's I'm gonna be honest. There's a mass majority of these marriages that they're gonna end up in shambles because, gentlemen, first of all, you don't have purpose and you're not investing in your own children's imagination. You're not investing. You're not investing. Then we pass them off to coach so and so. We pass them on to teacher. We pass them on to this mentor. But what about you? Oh man, but I work all day. I'm tired. Blah 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 blah. See, gentlemen, I want us to build greater bonds with our families. I told you, gentlemen, without you being your purpose, gentlemen, you are putting your whole family at a disadvantage. You not establishing your purpose. You not taking your vision dream and manifesting it into something tangible. Now it becomes your purpose. Now you have your family can stand upon something because you have purpose in your life. Everybody can stand upon your platform because you established something. Gentlemen, we have to break that generational curse. I understand what the man before us did, but gentlemen, those days are over. I'm telling you, gentlemen, if you don't invest into your children, gentlemen, you're not going to the next level. It'd be dead wrong for you to come up and for your children to be suffering. I need for us to reverse course. I need for us to change course, gentlemen. Your children's imagination is huge. Have you gentlemen put any type of money into their little imagination? Have you put any type of money towards their little dreams? Have you come on, gentlemen, have you done this? Have you done this? Or you want to go back to the caveman to the times before?
Man, 12, I hear what you're saying, man, but man, I'm the man in the house, and my kids need discipline, and I'm going to give them the coach, and they're going to play football, and they're going to do this. They're going to do what I tell them to do because I'm the dad, and dad knows what's best.
Sir, you don't even have a purpose for your life. So how do you know what's best? You don't have a purpose established for your life. So how are you going to tell these little ones you know what's best? My friend, I'm telling you this right now. You will not having a purpose established, gentlemen. You put your family in quicksand. You not knowing, you not having a purpose for your life, my friend, you put your family in quicksand because, gentlemen, that's what I did. I didn't have purpose established before I even got married. I didn't have it. So now I created a big cluster. This is how families get divided. You gentlemen don't have purpose for your life. And you got the nerve to get married. For what reason? What do you get married for? My bad, because they're lonely. Oh, I'm lonely. Come on, gentlemen. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, it's progressive, but it works because I'm doing it right now. I need for you gentlemen to invest into those children. Don't pass them off to anybody. You invest into your children, gentlemen. How are you gonna break a generational curse? I heard you gentlemen keep talking about the men before you. Well, my dad didn't do it, this, that, and the third. So, my friend, you're going to keep continuing the same process. So he didn't invest in your dream, and you're going to pass that same mentality off to your children. And somehow we're winning. Gentlemen, I'm putting the responsibility on us as men. Us as men, it's my responsibility to manufacture those little dreams. Not little dreams. I can't call them little because, listen, I'm gonna say this right now. These children's imagination is absolutely enormous. But gentlemen, we invest in everything else. Think about it. My bad. We invest into everything else, everyone else. The friend got something going on, you invest in that. Somebody over here invest in that. Somebody over there, you invest in that. Hell, you put money on the sports team, and you don't even know, you sports betting. And you don't know that team is going to win or not. But once again, you put hundreds or maybe even thousands or hundreds of thousands into that. But when it comes to your children, it is what it is. I just give them off to Coach so and so. Coach so and so is going to make sure that my son is good. And once again, gentlemen, you call yourself a father? Huh? You call yourself a father because what? Oh, because I'm the breadwinner. And gentlemen, once again, that archaic caveman nonsense doesn't work anymore. Are you gentlemen investing in your children? This is how you build a bond. Not saying that your child is going to control you. All 12, hold on. I can see right now.
Well, 12, man, if I invest in my kids, man, my kids gonna be controlling me. My kids gonna be telling me what to do and blah, 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 blah.
Well, sir, you doing this 1960, 1940 stuff, gentlemen, is not working either. Just because it worked for the men in the past, gentlemen, it's not working today. All this archaic caveman, booger, gentlemen, times have changed. And gentlemen, it's time for you to change as well. I keep telling you, gentlemen, you want to get to that next level, invest into them babies. Invest into their little dreams, gentlemen. Invest. Create platforms. Now, this is how you build a bond with your children, because now I'm creating with them. It's not about me going out and getting money and this, that, and the third and coming back home and once again eating the big piece of chicken like this is 1956. That Leave It to Beaver nonsense, gentlemen, that Andy Griffith show, if you guys are old enough to remember those shows, Leave It to Beaver and those, that back in the day stuff, gentlemen, that stuff doesn't work anymore. What's going to work is you investing in those children. Gentlemen, I'm telling you. Because once again, I can hear right now.
12, man, you gotten soft, man. You gotten stuff. You letting your kids control you, man. You letting them little girls control you, man. Man, you not a man. You're soft.
Okay. And me and these little girls walk the red carpet, and you still sitting at your house with your big piece of chicken, then I'm going to laugh at you. This is how you set your children up for success, gentlemen. Have you set your children up for success? Okay, my bad. Your college fund. See, once again, you're giving your children off to something. I told you, gentlemen, by the time my oldest hits the 12th grade, I want her to have her own corporation. She's 9 years old. By the time she hits, like I said, 12th grade, I want her to have her own corporation. I want her to be able to something that something that they created. I created with them. Gentlemen, I'm speaking from experience. I'm not talking out the side of my neck. I was trying to build platforms. I was out here doing my thing and trying to get my stuff off the ground and have my merchandise. All that stuff was good, squared away for me. But gentlemen, I had nothing for them. Nothing. And you think God, ancestors, whoever is gonna be like, nah, you're gonna blow up and you're gonna leave your children in the dust? Right? Now once again, me and their mom. Once again, we can still be cordial and cool like that. Because once again, we can still, operate as a quote unquote family unit, even though we're not together. We're separated right now. Getting a divorce, but we can still work as a quote unquote family unit, right? We come together for our children because our children. I love my babies. I spent money. I spent money on logos. I spent money on different graphics and all that other stuff, and I got to get their website put back up and all this stuff. Gentlemen, I spent money. I spent my own money investing into my children. Once again, not to exploit them, but to show. Here's the thing, gentlemen. To show my children, man, I'm about to start crying. To show my children that I love them. Right? Mm. Me investing in my children is showing my children that I love them. See, look, look, look. Ah, man. Mm, not bad. My shed a tear, but me showing my children that I love them because nobody else is going to do it. Nobody else is supposed to do it. That's dad's job. Even though dad's in another state, but still, I'm still investing in you. So hey, if I get a phone call for so and so, hey, they want to work with my children. See, that's the love I show my children. It's not just okay, I provide for my children and you need to respect me. No, no, I invest in you, right? Mm. I invest in you. I'm not gonna give you off to somebody else so somebody else can make sure you're good. No, gentlemen, that's my responsibility, right? I invest in my children because I love my children. I believe. Mm, I believe. I'm sorry, brother. So I did this on my other channel, man. I believe in my children. This is why I invest in my children. No one else is going to do that but me. I'm not going to depend on coach so and so. I'm not going to depend on coach so and so. I'm not going to depend on this teacher to make sure my children are good. Gentlemen, that's trash. We say we men, but we pass our children off to God knows who, God knows what. And then we out here doing and we doing whatever we want to do because we the so-called we the man of the house. We the man of the house, so we can get to do what we want to do, but we invest nothing into those kids. Then we wonder why our son and daughter such and such is doing what they don't. Once again, it's archaic. Mm. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, gentlemen. I'm sorry, man. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. But yeah, gentlemen, it's time to break the generational curses, gentlemen. It's time to break the generational curse. It is not somebody else's responsibility to believe in my child and none of them little girls. It's not somebody else's responsibility to do that. This is why I say stop giving your children off to God knows who. Oh, because once again, we're doing this, we continue the same thing that the ones before us did. We're doing the same thing. And we're getting the same results. Same thing. broken home after broken home after broken home. I've seen it, gentlemen, way too many times. All these broken homes. Put zero to no dollars in your child's imagination, in your child's dreams. Put $0. But once again, we put all this money into everything that we want. But when it comes to them, it is what it is. Son, go sit down somewhere. Daughter, go sit down somewhere. I'm the man of the house. I eat the big piece of chicken, gentlemen. Once again, gentlemen, when are we going to stop the foolishness? You invest into everything else. Your buddy and your friend, this, that, and third, got a business. You invest into that quick. Somebody come into you, hey man, I got a situation. We can make money and blah 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 blah. You gentlemen, quick to shell out the dollars. But when it comes to your children, I just don't see it. And you wonder why these households are being absolutely obliterated. You invest money in this, you put money in that, and money in this. You put money in your cars. You put money in your homes. You buy this, and we buy all this stuff, but we put $0 into these children. Then we got the nerve, then all of a sudden your quote unquote child is acting up, and we don't know why are they doing that for? We don't know why. We don't know why our son or daughter is acting up. We don't know why they're out here on the streets and doing all this wild stuff. They're out here doing drugs and doing this, and they might be promiscuous, all this promiscuous and all this other stuff. We don't know why. Yeah, of course you're not gonna know why. Because you spend your time shelling your kids off to somebody else. Once again, gentlemen, you say you love your child, but you spend zero. You don't even invest in them. And that's the curse that we need to break immediately, gentlemen. You love your children, but you spend $0. Oh, my bad. You put them on a so-called this team and that team, and coach so-and-so is going to be coach. Okay, so this is what we're saying. Coach so-and-so has now taken your place. So your children have more respect for coach so-and-so, or for teacher so-and-so, or for mentor so-and-so, but you can't do that for you can't do that for them. This is what I'm saying, gentlemen. We have to break that generational curse. I get it what the man of old did, but gentlemen, this is not the 1950s. I'm bringing home the big bacon. Oh, gentlemen, listen, gentlemen, that is old. It is fossilized, and it needs to be obliterated. You gentlemen we have to switch things up immediately. You lead your family by you first having your purpose established. When you establish your purpose, now you give a platform for your family to stand upon. If you gentlemen don't have purpose established, gentlemen, you have doomed your family. I'm speaking from experience, gentlemen. I'm speaking from experience. But luckily, hey, year 3 came in, and now things start clicking. I'm making videos and this, that, and third. Now I'm getting into the purpose. Now I've created. I'm in my creating mode. I've generated these different platforms for myself. But once again, I don't see myself growing. And once again, it's like something whispered in my ear. Hey, listen, invest into those children. You got platforms for yourself, but you got none for your you don't have any for your children?
What?
Yeah, you don't have any platforms for your children? But you got all these platforms for yourself, John. See, once again, I was continuing the generational, that generational curse. The same thing, my father did, right? He passed that, that same thing I was doing myself. Hey, they do go to dance class, they do this, and that's good enough. They go to this event, they go to that event, they go to swimming, they go to a little karate, they go to a little dance class. Once again, that's good enough. Gentlemen, I'm telling you this right now. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. I'm challenging you, gentlemen, to do more. Invest more into those children's imagination. Nobody's saying that these children are going to control you all of a sudden because now you're investing in your children. 12. If I invest into my children, man, they're controlling me. How, sir? How? How? If you can invest into some sports team that you have no idea the outcome, you shoot. I've seen men put hundreds and thousands of dollars on a football and basketball game, but you took zero of that money and you invested into your children. But then we got the nerve to say that we love them. We got the nerve to say that we love our children, but you just spent thousands of dollars on that sports team. Buying this, buying that, buying this. Once again, there's nothing wrong with buying them gifts and this. There's nothing wrong with that. But gentlemen, I'm just saying, when are we going to take responsibilities of our children? Yeah, when are we going to take responsibility of our children's future in our hands? Oh, sorry about that. Then then we tell our children, hey, get a scholarship, all this other stuff. We spend hundreds of thousands. Tell them it's the same thing. We're going down the same path the man before us did. We're going down the same path. And nothing's changing. I'm trying to challenge you, fathers, to invest in your children. If you can spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on sports betting, you can take those hundreds of thousands of dollars and you can invest that into your children's imagination. You gentlemen want the bag? Listen, your children got the bag. It's already in their head. I've seen too many times. I've seen plenty of fathers. Not plenty. I've seen a few. I can't say a few. A few. And I've seen these families absolutely flourish. Again, you might not be on YouTube, you might not be gentlemen, whatever it is. I guarantee you, man, you invest, you spend your money on your child's thoughts. You spend your money on your child's imagination, gentlemen. That's going to show your child that you really love them. Your children are going to appreciate you more because now my father is investing in me. My father is investing in me. My father's seeing what I like, and he's investing in that. Because my father, like I said, gentlemen, this is how we show our children that we love them, because we invest into them. And once again, gentlemen, hey, listen, just like the sports betting, you could put thousands of dollars on your team, and you can lose that in a second. If you can do that for the sports betting team, gentlemen, you can damn sure do that for your children. You can for damn sure put that same thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars into your children. I don't understand why we don't do this. But then once again, we continue the same thought process as the ones who came before us. Well, I did my part, man. I went out here and I worked and I did this for the, you know what I'm saying? Then once again, we have this, we have this in what you call it? We have this entitlement attitude. Right? Since I did this for my children, now you owe me something. Right? And this is how this family dynamic nonsense has been working. This is how it's been going on. Son, daughter. Oh, I spent all those times working overtime, this, that, and the third, and to put you in the best schools and X, Y, and Z. And all of a sudden, your child goes on to do whatever, and all of a sudden, we have this entitlement attitude, right? We have this entitlement attitude about us now. Now my child owes me something. See what I'm saying, gentlemen? When is that thought process, when is that generational curse going to break? When is it? When is it, gentlemen? Because I mean, I could do the same thing, gentlemen. I mean, I could say, hey, listen, I went to the military and I went to Iraq for my kids to have a house over. Gentlemen, I can say all that foolishness. That's great. That's once again, that's what a father's supposed to do. I can't blame my child for something that I'm supposed to do. I'm just saying invest into their dreams, especially when they're young, gentlemen. If you want to bond with your children, gentlemen, you invest into them. My children still to this day, even though I'm in Atlanta, hey daddy, let's make a video. Hey dad, let's make a Roblox video and I do it and I upload it to him. Right? I upload it to him. I uploaded on the YouTube channel. They got 2 YouTube channels. I'm still once again we're apart, not park. We're apart once again, but I am still investing in my children's dream because I'm already making videos. So now, boom, I can help them out. Now I'm making logos for myself. I got people that make logos for me. I got illustration. I got things. I got people that do illustration, right? Because I got characters for them. I got characters made, all that stuff, gentlemen. So hey, maybe one day they can one day soon. I would love to get a maybe like a what's it called, an animation series for them. I got characters made and everything, gentlemen. This is the money I spent because I believe in my children. I didn't have to, gentlemen. I could have listen, gentlemen. I could have took all that money. Some logos and trying to get this, trying to the website and merchandise and all this stuff because he like merch. Hey, dad, my children used to talk about merch. Hey, dad, I'm watching. They're watching this family and they got merch. I'm like, hell, it'd be cool that if my children had some merch. My children got their own merch. I had a dream. I mean, not dream. I had a vision when I came down here, gentlemen, that I want to see my children's quote unquote merch in Target and Walmart all across the nation. That was one of my goals coming here to Atlanta, gentlemen. That's one of the things I wrote down on day 3 and day 2 or 3 I got here. I want to see my children's merch all over the United States because I believe in my children. Once again, it's not doing what has been done before. Oh yeah, once again, we just give them off to these people. We give them over here. We give our children away and expect for them to be somebody. Tell me that's trash. Got plenty of characters, plenty of logos. I'm managing that. Hell, I'm managing both of their YouTube pages. Getting the website put back up. Be managing that too. Merchandise, managing that too. They got Instagram page. I'm managing that too. I'm still posting. Once again, I'm still to this day. I'm still posting on their Instagram page. They're not even thinking about it, right? They're not thinking about it. They're not thinking about posting on Instagram. They're not thinking about doing X, Y, and Z. But once again, I believe in them so much that I'm doing it for them. I'm doing it for them. Every single day, I'm posting on their Instagram page, putting up this, putting up that. But I still believe in it. I believe in I believe in my children. It's not just talking. I'm not talking. I'm not speaking it. I'm actually putting my money. Yeah, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Why not? Why keep giving my children off to God knows who and putting in for somebody, some other teacher, whatever, to impart whatever into them No, that's my job as their father, as their guardian. Even though we are part, your dad still believes in you, baby. Your daddy still believes in you. This is why daddy's putting this time and effort. And once again, I don't need to tell them that. All the thing I tell them, hey, listen, send me this and send me that. Send me a picture. Send me this. Send me a little video so I can put it on your Instagram page. You got your own company. You got your own. Yeah, and that's another thing. 9 to 7-year-old with a registered trademark. How many of you gentlemen are doing that for your children? Registered trademark at 9 and 7 years old. They have intellectual property at 9 and 7 years old. Intellectual property at 9 and 7 years old. I just set them up for success. Hell, somebody can come right now and be like, listen, somebody right now can be like, listen, I'll give you so and so much of dollars for that trademark. 9 and 7 years old. This is what I did for them. You invest, once again, gentlemen, you invest into sports teams, you invest into your cars, you invest into your clothes, you invest in your house, you invest in building this and building that and buying this and buying that, jewelry, watches, all this other stuff, but $0 in your children. I just set my children up right now. They have intellectual property right now. You guys can look it up, B Sweet Sisters. Right now, it's a registered trademark. I got that on my birthday. Yeah, I got that email on my birthday last year in September. 9 and 7 years old with intellectual property right now. Now, of course, getting the LLC and building it up, gentlemen, I'm working at all that out right now. But gentlemen, once again, I've set my children up for real success because I love my children. I believe. I put my money where my mouth is. That I'm not gonna tell my children I love them. And once again, I'm out here chasing them out here in Atlanta, and going to strip clubs and doing all this wild stuff. Oh, I'm out here at the strip. I love my babies, but I'm always at the strip club. I'm at the bar. I'm hanging with my friends all day. But once again, I love my children. No, you don't, sir. No, you don't. Yeah, I'm making a bold statement. Yes, if you're not investing in your children, gentlemen, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, gentlemen, you don't love those children. I'm sorry. You spend more time at the club, you spend more time at the pub, you spend more time at the strip club with this group, and then you spend time with your buddies, but you spend 0 time with your children. Invest nothing with your children. Have not set your children up for real success. Your children don't have no type of intellectual property. So once again, the generation before, you just really just passed that curse on from your dad to yourself. That same whatever that they went through now has come on to you. And gentlemen, you think we're going to have a successful family? You think you're going to reach the mountaintop somewhere, gentlemen? No, you're not. And this is why fathers are beefing with their children, fathers are beefing with their sons, fathers are beefing with their daughters, gentlemen, because once again, gentlemen, we are out of order. You invest. I invested, gentlemen. I can't tell you. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you how much money I spent, but listen, it's all gonna pay off. I told you, gentlemen, by the time my oldest, who is 9 years old right now, by the time she hit the 12th grade, I want her and my youngest, who is 7, to have their own corporation. And if they want to go to college, they can do that. Now, once again, gentlemen, have you done that for your child? But once again, we say that we love them. Oh, I love my children. Cool. So next time I see one of you guys, I love my children, I'm going to ask you one simple question. How much have you invested into your child? Into their dreams? Not the vision that you have for them. It's great that you have a vision for them, but gentlemen, have you actually look and watched your children to see what they love? Right? I know some of you guys, oh man, 12, they're young, they don't know what they're doing, this, that, and the third. So once again, you're going to continue what the man before you did to you. So my bad. So in you're limited because you're limited too, sir. You can't say that your child is limited, but my friend, you're doing the same thing that somebody showed you. So they probably have more, they probably have more imagination. They have probably more stability mentally than you, sir. Because only thing you're doing is what somebody else did before you. This is what you've seen, and this is what you're gonna pass on to them. And my friend, I'm telling you this right now, that's a generational curse. I want you gentlemen to break generational curses and to invest into your children. If you can invest into anybody and anyone else, gentlemen, you should definitely do that for your own children. My children right now at 9 and 7 have intellectual property right now. Got their own email address, on YouTube pages, Instagram page. Now, working on their TikTok. I really don't, I'm not on TikTok like that, but hell, working on TikTok. Like I said, I got characters of, the animation series going on. Got their own characters that I had made. Well, I'm sorry, I bought characters for one guy, but I had it remade through another guy who made the characters a little bit better. Well, now like I said, we got characters. Hell, I just listen, man. I just need, once again, my children got cataloged. See, gentlemen, this is what I'm saying. If you believe in your children, gentlemen, this is the thing that you do. My children right now have catalog. You can go on their Instagram. You can go on the Instagram, but you can go on the YouTube page right now. And hell, one channel got over 100 something videos. And another channel has probably another 40, maybe 30, 40 something. My children have catalog. So once again, if I get an email saying, "Hey, listen, I was on your child's page, and I was on your children's page, and I love the attitude. Hey, I would love to work with them. I would love to invest into them, gentlemen." This is what I have done because, once again, gentlemen, I believe in my children. And I'm going to keep investing in my children, gentlemen. It doesn't matter how long it takes. I'm not exploiting them. I'm not trying to exploit them because I'm trying to come up. Now, gentlemen, I got my own things going on. And that's another thing, how this jealousy comes about between men and their children. Because, gentlemen, you don't have anything going on. You gentlemen don't have platforms going on. I got plenty of my own platforms going on. Like they say, gentlemen, you should be sharing the love. But fathers get jealous at their own children because, gentlemen, you don't have nothing going on for yourself. This is how the jealousy comes into being. You gentlemen have absolutely zero platforms for yourself. But then you get jealous at your children because now your children are doing X, Y, and Z. I've seen too many fathers do this. I've seen way too many fathers do that. They're jealous at their own children because your children got it cracking and you don't have anything going on. Your child gets to do so-and-so. Your child gets to do this. Your child gets to do that. And you're still sitting up at the factory that you've been working since God knows when. And this is how fathers get jealous at their own children. Not me, gentlemen. I got my own platforms. I got 2 podcasts. I got 2 YouTube channels. I got plenty of platforms on my own. I have created my purpose. I have manufactured purpose. This channel right here, like I said, 1247, the great one that's one podcast, and yeah, the 1247 Great One podcast. Go check me out. 1247, the great one on YouTube. Go check me out. This one right here on YouTube. Check me out. I got my own merchandise. Hold up, man. Put it up there. Got my own merchandise. Gentlemen, come by, show me some love. I put up some new stuff. Come check me out. So, gentlemen, there's no need for me to be jealous of my own children when I establish my purpose. When I establish my purpose, gentlemen, I can help them. When I've done my part, gentlemen, I can help everybody else out. Once I establish my purpose, and this is one of them, the father with the dream. Getting back at you, fathers, we gotta break a lot of generational curses. That's, once again, no diss to the man who came before us, gentlemen. We gotta break a lot of these curses. And investing in our children is definitely one way that you're going to do it. Can't get, oh yeah. Because once again, John, I'm a visionary. I see things. I have faith. I have a vision and I have faith, John. This is why I can go pursue. I have faith in myself. I have faith, of course, in God and the ancestors and the mother gods and all that stuff. I have faith in all of that. This is why I came to Atlanta, Jim. I came to Atlanta with nothing. I came here with nothing. But still, I'm building as I'm building my platforms, Jim. I'm still building their platform. Every single day, I'm posting on my children's Instagram page. That's B Sweet Sisters, by the way. If you guys want to check them out, B Sweet Sisters on Instagram, and the B Sweet Sisters on YouTube. B Sweet Sisters. They got a gaming channel and they got a vlogging channel. Right? Come on, gentlemen. I'm just gonna keep working, gentlemen. It doesn't matter. Like people just want, I hear a lot of men talking about guarantees. Well, gentlemen, I tell you this right now. I can guarantee you this: nobody is going to invest in you or your family if you're not doing anything. If you put out nothing, gentlemen, you get nothing. I'm not gonna be one of them fathers. I'm not gonna be one of these old school fathers, man. I believe, of course, I believe in myself and I believe in my little ones. This is why I'm investing in the both of us. Once again, me and the mom didn't work. It is what it is. But I believe in my children. That's not, once again, gentlemen, I believe in my children. That's not up to their mother. It doesn't matter if their mom believes in them or not. It doesn't matter. That is not, okay, gentlemen, I'm gonna be honest. Now we're gonna get controversial. I don't care if their mom doesn't believe in that. I don't care. I don't care if mom doesn't believe in you, babies. I don't care. Dad does. This is why dad is investing in you now, young. I'm not gonna wait till you get to a teenager and all of a sudden, oh, let's nah. I started this journey with them like 3 years ago. For the 9 and 7, you talking about maybe 3 years ago. You talking about 5 and 3. Not even 2 years ago. Would have been like 7 and 5. Told you, gentlemen, my little ones at the time, she gave me her little idea. Well, she seen something. This is what I'm saying, gentlemen. You gotta be in your purpose. I'm telling you, gentlemen. You gotta be in your purpose. Because my little one at the time, who was 4, she's seen something that I created. I had a B and it said a GR8, be great, right? I'm here in Atlanta. I took the little mascot, the mascot from Georgia Tech, and I had my guy in Indonesia. I had him flip it, so it had a B, had a snarl on his face, had a crown on his head, and it said a GR8, GR8, so be great, basically. My youngest one, who at the time was 4 years old, she said, "Daddy, why does that B look mean? Right? Why does that B look mean, Daddy? And she gave me a hug and she said, what she said? She said, Daddy, Daddy, she said, Daddy, make B sweet. At 4 years old. So, the light bulb came on. The light bulb came on. She said, be sweet, Daddy. Light bulb came on. Had my little dude in Indonesia hook it up for me. I Googled some queen bees and stuff like that, and had my little dude in Indonesia again hook it up for me. And that's exactly what I had. I had a queen bee and had a sweet. So I had a bee sweet. And they're sisters. So I put it together. The bee sweet and they're sisters. So now it's bee sweet sisters. But once again, only reason why she came up with that idea because I was already in my purpose. I already had my merchandise on. I was already rocking my little merchandise on and that stuff like that. So what they say, every action, there's a reaction. She was only able to get that idea because she seen something that her daddy had on. She didn't see daddy with, of course I had my, my sports team, I like my fitted caps and all the other stuff. Once again, I didn't have all these jerseys and I didn't have all this other stuff somebody else had. Daddy was rocking his stuff. The 1247, all that stuff. Daddy's rocking. Daddy was being creative, and Daddy was creating stuff. So she got her idea because I was in my creative mode. See, gentlemen, think about it. When you are in your purpose, then your children can get ideas. When I was in my purpose, when I was in creative, when I was creating stuff for my little my merchandise, my little clothing brand, then she seen what daddy had on, and bam, then it sparked an idea in her. But once again, if I'm sitting out there at the bar, strip club, trying to talk to big booty and big breasts with a cute face and all this wild stuff, gentlemen, that stuff is not going down. That stuff is not going down, gentlemen. This is what I'm saying, gentlemen. We got to change up. We got to change the narrative. It's not for teacher so-and-so. It's not for mentor so-and-so. It's not for coach so-and-so to make sure that my children are good. We have to break that generational curse, gentlemen. That's not fathering. That's not parenting. That's not real parenting. Investing in your children's imagination, their ideas, gentlemen, that's real parenting. As a father, man, that's what I can give to them. They're not thinking about it. They're 9 and 7. They're doing what 9 and 7-year-olds do. They're playing. They're having fun. But daddy's sitting, and I'm thinking about their future. I'm investing in their future. Intellectual property, once again, at 9 and 7 years old. They're not thinking about it. I ain't, hey, daddy, they don't know anything about no trademark and intellectual property, but dad does. Because once again, I put money where my mouth is. If I say I love you, I'm going to invest. This is why I say, gentlemen, once again, men invest in what they believe in, right? Men invest in what they believe in, correct? So once again, why aren't you doing that for your children? My bad. Huh? We spend money on everything else. But then we want to come home and we want some type of respect, and you need to respect me because I'm your father and blah. Gentlemen, that 1955 stuff, gentlemen, those days are over. Invest into your children. If you can put hundreds and thousands of dollars on some football, basketball, baseball, hockey, whatever game, Your friend come to you with some type of idea, and you put your money up to try to help your man's out and your homeboy out, and this, that, and third, and invest in his dream, but you don't invest in your children's dream. I've seen it happen all the time. Your friend comes over, hey, so and so, we trying to get this thing started up. We trying to get this food truck. We trying to do X, Y, Z. You gentlemen, quick to shell out all these dollars to help your buddy out, but you put $0 in your children. Tell me, we had to break that generational curse. Men invest in what they believe in. So once again, you gentlemen say you love your children. Have you invested any type of anything in your children? Have you? But then once again, you want somebody to respect you. You want somebody to hold you in high esteem. You want all this respect. But gentlemen, you invested absolutely no time or money in your child's imagination. I was talking to my young one yesterday. They don't understand. Hey, Dad, Dad, why you in Atlanta? Why didn't you just go, around the corner? Why didn't you just get an apartment, maybe down the street? And I could have. But once again, if Dad doesn't make that choice to separate from Mom and come down here and start all over again, baby, I hate to say it, but baby, you really don't have a future. Once again, I hate to say it like that. If Dad doesn't make that separation, come to Atlanta, baby, where's your future gonna go? Because I'm not gonna put your future in your mom's hands. That's not her responsibility. That's mine. Not saying that she's not thinking about you or your future, this, that, and the third, but that's not her responsibility. That's mine. So yes, Daddy had to come down here to Atlanta for first of all to hit the reset button on his life, and for Dad, let's be honest. If Dad doesn't come to Atlanta, listen, this podcast and all the other podcasts and everything else I created, it doesn't exist. That's one of the hardest decisions I had to make in my life, is leaving my two little ones and coming to another state to start all over again. That's just unheard of, right? I know I got backlash. I know I gotten, hey man, how you just abandoned them and this, that, and the third. I didn't abandon anybody, sir. What I did was hit a restart on myself so I can make myself better for myself and for them. And the thing is, I didn't come down here to get busy. I didn't come down here to, once again, to be in some female's face. I came down here with a plan. I came down here with a vision, not only for me, but for my children as well. So it's not about just Dad leaving and I had to explain it to her the other day, like, Daddy, you left us. Nah, baby, Dad didn't leave. Dad didn't leave for the sake of leaving. Dad didn't leave because he didn't like you. Dad had to leave because Dad loves you. I want the best for you. And sometimes marriages doesn't work out. Once again, I tell you, gentlemen, all the time, my marriage didn't work out because, once again, I didn't have purpose for my life. I didn't have purpose for my life. So I've already, that ship was already sinking. And yes, baby, Daddy could have moved around the corner, but moving around the corner is like I said, it's hard to explain to a 7-year-old that where we were was a dead place, was a dead end. That's how that's how Maryland was. The DMV was a dead end for me. It was like God, it's cut it off. It's like, what, it's dead. Once something is dead, it's dead. I know, gentlemen, for the sake of children, you move down the street, this, that, and the third. And there's no, once again, I don't bash anybody. I'm not gonna chastise anybody either. Once again, gentlemen, if you are like me, if you came down here, you had a vision for yourself and for your children. I'm not telling gentlemen to abandon any type of family. But as for me, the place where I was completely dead. Only thing that was really keeping me alive was my children. Everything and everybody else was completely dead. Nobody was supporting. Nobody was, and the thing is, nobody, and this is really jacked up. Nobody was supporting them. Nobody was supporting me, and nobody was supporting them. Because I had their thing, I had their thing already cranked up. I had, when I was back in Maryland, they the website and all that stuff, merchandise, that was already up and running. I did not have one person from the DMV support myself or my children. So that goes to show me that, hey, listen, it's time for me to move. And only thing I can do here in Atlanta is prepare. Since nothing was happening up in the DMV, now I come to Atlanta. Now I've given you children a better opportunity to really to be the superstar that you always wanted to be. I know this time apart is hard because once again, I spent every single day with my children. Every single day I spent with my children. There was not one day I didn't spend with my children. Every single day playing with them, doing this and doing that. So this is hard because this is the longest I've been without them. But as long as I keep faith and keep building my platforms and theirs, everything is going to work itself out. And if I didn't believe it, once again, if I didn't believe it, I wouldn't be here. I'd still be up in Maryland somewhere. Maybe move 10, 15 minutes down the street somewhere. Still trying to make it work. Still trying to do this. Still trying to do that. It was a dead end for myself and my children. It's once again, gentlemen, it's not about me. It wasn't just me and me coming to Atlanta and starting over. Gentlemen, I'll tell you this right now. Like I said, I haven't said this to anybody. But I was not getting support, and my children were not getting support. Once again, not to throw anybody that I once knew under the bus, but nobody supported me or my children. No one. I'm getting stuff printed. I'm getting, they going to school with book bags, and I'm getting custom this for them, and so they can go to school and show their little friends. And it just seemed like the more they separated from the other kids, it just seemed like the more hate they were getting. My bad. Yeah, I don't get that. My thing was, hey, listen, if I send my children to school with their own book bags, with their own merchandise, it's going to further. It's going to. I want them to show their little friends, like, hey, listen, if me and my dad can come up with our own little merchandise and YouTube pages and things of that nature, then you can do the same thing with your parents. But it's like, what I thought was going to happen, it actually went the other way. Because now you got people, it felt like people were like hating like that. It felt like people were like really just hating. I'm like, okay, well, if it's going to be like that, then maybe it's just time for dad to uproot and go somewhere else and start somewhere else. So when you guys come to see dad, boom, you're just not coming to visit me. Now you actually have business. Right? It's not just one, and that's another thing I want to break. I don't want my children to come to visit me just to visit. No, nah, babies, you can come because now you have business. You have opportunities in Atlanta. You have opportunity if Atlanta or wherever else I'll go. You have opportunities because dad, once again, he uprooted. He seen that something wasn't growing up in the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. I came down here to Atlanta with my platforms and with your stuff too. Now I can come here and I can start over again with me and your stuff. I can introduce my stuff to a whole new platform, and I can introduce your platform to a bunch of new people. People that don't know you. And it's funny because because perfect strangers will support you more than people that really know you. Can't get perfect strangers are going to support you more than people that have known you for years. People that know you for years will be the first one that try to throw you up under the bus. People that have known you for years that won't spend a dime. But somebody a stranger will spend more money on their stuff and mine than somebody that once knew me. That's how life is, and I'm like, and it's bad, that people do that. But it is what it is. That's how life is. I'm gonna take the bull by the horns. I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm just gonna keep it moving forward. You didn't want to support me or my children? That's fine. So I let me go somewhere else that I can get it cracked. And Atlanta Atlanta is entertainment capital right now on the East Coast. So why not come? Atlanta is what is the Hollywood of the South. You got Hollywood in California. You got Hollywood over here in Atlanta. There's plenty of things being filmed here. And I told you guys this is the start to my production studio. So yeah, man, to somebody who's small-minded, this what I did probably won't make sense. But someone who's a visionary who can see what I'm trying to do, once again, it's not about ducking responsibility. It's actually about, it's not about ducking responsibility. It's actually creating a new reality. That's what I want you gentlemen to do. It's not about ducking responsibility. It's about creating a new reality. I came to Atlanta with a purpose. I came to Atlanta. I wrote it all down for myself and for them. I wrote it down on day 3. I said, I want my children's merchandise all over the nation. I want B Sweet Sisters all over the nation, in every store, in every Walmart, every Target. I wrote that down in my book. I still got it. And this is what I'm doing every single day. I'm putting out. The thing is, I don't talk this fake stuff, gentlemen. I actually put it into work. I put my money where my mouth is, gentlemen. I'm getting stuff created for me, and I'm getting stuff created for them. So yes, gentlemen, I want you to invest. If you say you love your children, you invest. You take your money and you invest into your children. You can invest into sports leagues and all this other stuff, and cars and coats and jewelry, watches, and once again, you can put thousands of dollars on an event, on a 2-hour event, and you could possibly lose thousands of dollars, gentlemen. You could take that same money, invest into your children. This is how we build better bonds with our children, gentlemen. You are in your purpose, so now you have the foundation for yourself, and you have the foundation for them. I didn't have a foundation, gentlemen. I spent God knows 7, 8 years with no foundation. So of course it's going to cause my family to drown. But as I hit the reset button here in Atlanta, now I got foundation for myself and I got foundation for them. I'm setting them up for real success, real prosperity. Because somebody sent me an email and say, hey, listen, I went onto your children's page. I would love for them to come in and I would love to collaborate with them. Hey, this is YouTuber so-and-so. I would love to collaborate with your daughter. But once again, that can't happen if I'm not investing in my own children. Hey, we would love for your daughters to come onto our platform and to collaborate with our this, that, and the third. And now, once again, they got trademarks. Merchandise I'm gonna put that back up probably next week. Put their merchandise back up. See, once again, I set my children up for success, gentlemen. I'm not waiting. I'm not hoping and praying that they make somebody's NBA or somebody's, whatever, and football and basketball. I hope my son makes it to the NBA and all this other stuff, and I hope my son makes it to the NFL, and my daughter does acting or goes viral or something like that, gentlemen. I don't hope and pray, gentlemen. I don't hope and pray, and maybe one day. And I mean, there's everybody's making videos, everybody's doing this, everybody's doing that. But now you have a father and his two daughters working together. Now, once again, mom wants to come on in. That's her business. Well, boy, I told you, gentlemen, I'm not putting that responsibility on her. I'm putting that responsibility on me. That's what you tell me to do. Is don't put that responsibility, all that creativity, that responsibility on your wife, fiance, child's mother. Don't put that on her. Put that on you. So the thing is, if your child, well, if in life, if they pass or fail, gentlemen, you gotta put that on yourself. I'm a visionary, gentlemen. I see what things could be, and I'm putting my money, I'm investing into my little one. I see their imagination, I'm putting money into it. Every little money I get, boom, I'm getting little things, They got little slogans, they got little sayings. That's another thing I need to trademark, the little slogan. Get that done real soon. So yeah, gentlemen. I want you gentlemen to invest into your children. Stop passing your children off to God knows who. That's not how it works anymore. We're not going to pass our children off to this coach and pass our children off to this teacher, pass our children off to this mentor. You should be the mentor. Dad should be the number one mentor in your children's lives. Dad should be my hero because dad invests into me. Dad seen what I like and dad invests into it, and dad said, hey, baby, let's go. This is what I did. I told my babies, this is what you want to do? Let's get it done. I'll put up the money. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. I'll put it up. Let's go. If you can see it, let's do it. Give it to dad. I'll make it happen. I got people that they do all type of logos and illustrations and characters. I got people that do that all day, every day. You like this? You like that? Cool. Give it to dad. I know people that do. I got plenty of manufacturers overseas that can generate X, Y, and Z. I got that up. Just give it to dad and let's rock and roll. Because once again, gentlemen, I love my children. I'm going to invest in my children. I'm not going to give that to somebody else. That's not somebody else's responsibility. That's mine. It's not about putting you to some summer camp, this type of camp, at this camp. No. It's time to really invest into your children, to their imaginations. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This might be something completely new. It might sound soft and, oh, you just a soft dad. And okay, you can say whatever you want to. But once again, me and my baby's gonna be walking the red carpet, and you're gonna be at your house eating your big piece of chicken. Can I get oh yeah? Anyways, man, but that's my show for today. Once again, oh man, all the time. Like I said, I didn't know. Yeah, but you guys see right there, donate to the Cash App, please. If you don't mind, please donate to the Cash App and to my PayPal, if you don't mind. Here goes my website. You guys come through. Once again, man, hey, support my babies. Be Sweet Sisters on YouTube. All right, Be Sweet Sisters on YouTube. BEE Sweet, sisters, Be Sweet Sisters on YouTube. Be Sweet Sisters on Instagram. Please support them. I am a follower with a dream. I have my dreams, but I have their dreams as well. And we're gonna make it to the top, one day at a time. If I gotta come down to Atlanta, I gotta struggle, I gotta do X, Y, and Z, that's fine. But this is how fathers prepare the way for their children. Right? I take the burden on things being hard on me so you can have an easier life. Right? I take on the burden. I take on this, I'm in Atlanta, I'm doing my thing. But I'll take on the burden of whatever, you know, I'll take on the burden, setting things up, doing X, Y, and Z, so you babies can come, you can have a better life. This is what I do. So once again, I don't have to be jealous of my children because they have something going on and I don't. That's another thing, gentlemen. You have to break that generational curse. You get into your purpose. You have that platform. You have that foundation for yourself. Now your whole family can stand upon that. And once you in your purpose, that gives your family purpose. That gives your family opportunity to do X, Y, and Z because now I have that platform. Now I have that foundation. But gentlemen, if you don't have a foundation for yourself and you call and you want to establish a family upon no foundation, gentlemen, everything's going to drown. Everything and everybody is going to drown in your household, and that's your fault. If your purpose is not established, your foundation is not established for yourself, and you call yourself trying to get married and have children, gentlemen, you have doomed your family. Your whole house it's a shipwreck. You have placed your family on quicksand. And if everybody drowns, gentlemen, that is your fault. Anyways, that's my time. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.